Alrighty, hello everybody, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. I am NitePHX, and we are going to do some more flight training here. So yesterday we did basic handling, the first lesson, we'll call it, I guess, which gave us 12% mastered. So we're going to click here. And we can see we finished this one because we've got a, let's call it a ribbon. I don't know. So let's go to the next one here. Aircraft Essentials. We're going to learn about yoke and reading basic instruments. So we'll click here. Alright, so we're in the same plane. The Cessna 152 flight conditions are just some clouds. Training, get familiar with the aircraft main controls and instruments, the yoke to control the ailerons and the elevator, the rudder pedals to control the rudder and steering on the ground, the throttle and RPM indicator, tachometer, the airspeed indicator, and altimeter. Training duration 4 minutes. Well, I bet you it takes me longer than that. Sedona, again. Sedona is such a beautiful place. Alright, let's do this. 1 aileron, 2 flaps, 3 rudder, 4 elevator, 5 elevator, trim elevator. Weird, it's always seemed like I've known it as elevator trim, but okay, here we're in Sedona. Red Rocks. Let's go ahead, let's click ready to fly, see what she says.
Let's get you familiar with the aircraft, a Cessna 152, and a few commands to navigate it through the skies. In front of you is the yoke. The yoke is like a steering wheel, more or less. Turn it left or right to control the ailerons and bank the aircraft into turns.
So we're zooming out with the mouse button.
Look at the trailing edge of the wings while turning the yoke to see the effect on the ailerons.
Look at the trailing, okay. Trailing edge of the wings. So she wants me to look out here. How do I know? Because of this here. And we will.
Okay.
Sweet.
Now, the difference between the yoke and a steering wheel is you can pull or push on the yoke. This controls the elevator at the back of the aircraft to make it climb or descend.
Oh, wow.
Look at the horizontal stabilizer while you pull on the yoke. You can see how it affects the elevator.
That's crazy slow. I'll have to find these settings for that and fix it. In the meantime, I will just use my mouse button to look around. I am using a Xbox controller to control. Okay, so look at the horizontal tail at the back of the aircraft by using Shift plus down, Shift plus up, Shift left, Shift right, and move the elevator by using left stick. So are these how I'm going to view it? Is that what they're telling me? Well, let's see what the Shift plus and down. What is that? Down arrow? Okay. Shift down. So that seemed to have highlighted. Did that highlight that? Or okay. Let me try Shift up. Shift left. Shift right. I don't know. We're looking. Let's.
Nice.
So basically, we're looking
Down
at the
at your
back window and
feet
using
are the
control.
rudder pedals. They steer the aircraft when you're on the ground. The upper part of the pedals also control your brakes. In the air, they control the rudder at the end of the vertical stabilizer to yaw the aircraft. This is mostly for small corrections, for coordinating turns or compensating for a plane's tendency to pull left during takeoffs and climbs.
Okay.
Look at the vertical tail while operating the pedals to see the effect on the rudder.
Yeah, can't use the, oops. And the mouse cut over there. There we go.
Great. Last but not least, the throttle is located near the center of the cockpit. Pushing forward will increase power. Pulling back will decrease power. First, look at the throttle and select it.
Look at the throttle and press. Okay. Throttle. Got it.
Keep it selected and push it forward to increase power.
Move axis Y, so I guess that's the mouse.
Power is increased. Now pull it back to decrease power. Power is decreased. Now we'll do the same without focusing on it. Deselect the throttle. Look away from the throttle and increase power.
Look away from the throttle and increase power. Okay. There we go.
Set your throttle to idle.
Hold B to decrease throttle.
Excellent.
Of course.
When the engine is on, you'll be able to see the power change on your RPM indicator. You'll find it on the right side of the dashboard.
Okay. Look at the RPM indicator by using shift down, shift up. I still don't get these. Oh, that's shift down. Shift up. That's shift right. Shift left. Look at the RPM indicator by using shift plus down, shift plus up, shift plus left, shift plus right. So I obviously haven't done it yet. No, I think it's holding control. Try that again. Shift up. Okay, I'm not sure about that. Well, I know what it did, but why? Look at the RPM indicator. I am holding the shift key this time. Maybe it has to be the right-hand shift? Nope, doesn't matter. That's almost like... That is too weird. Look at the RPM indicator. Well, I'm pretty sure I go Alt-1. Maybe it's Control-1. Yep. Control-2, Control-3.
This tells you how fast the engine is spinning in hundreds of revolutions per minute.
So you have to figure it out on your own. Even if you're given the
Next, take a look at your current speed on the airspeed indicator. It's on the left in the main instrument panel.
Back to Control-1. Okay. So yeah, so if you didn't know, if you hold down the control button and then hit like 1, so that's going to be 1.
It measures the speed
that's
in
2,
knots.
That's 3.
To check your altitude,
4.
look to the altimeter. It's on the right side of the main instrument panel.
Yep, I see it. Look at the altimeter by using...
The altimeter has 3 hands, similar to a clock. The long, thick pointer indicates 100-foot intervals. The short, thick one is 1,000-foot intervals. And the long, thin one, 10,000-foot intervals. That's all for today.
I did not know
Next
there was a
time,
long,
we'll see
thin
how
one.
it feels in the air.
Alrighty. Lesson 2 complete. Congratulations, 10,000 points. Damn, I'm good. 7,000 for discovering where the instruments are, and another 3,000 for discovering where the instrument panel is. All right, well, that's going to be it. We're going to end this video, and we'll probably start another one for lesson 3. Watch for it. We'll be back.